Hi, it's Andrew Helmich here, and I'd just like to tell you about my new ebook, which I think will be the best purchase you could possibly make when it comes to planning your wedding. You see, the big difference about my wedding guide is it's the only guide that will actually save you money. Through the book, I'll show you how to make all the right choices when it comes to your wedding, how to reduce your expenses, how to make your planning problems go away, and how to get some seriously big savings, because you'll get vouchers with the purchase of every single ebook. Organising your wedding is a big deal. You'll get all sorts of advice from everyone. There are so many choices to make. You'll have a limited budget to work with, and you want your day to be perfect. So where should you start? Where do most girls start? Well, there's bridal magazines, there's bridal expos, there's friends and family advice, and there's Google and the internet. They can all be good, but the problem with things like bridal magazines is they're often outdated, or they're written by professional writers, not brides or experienced wedding service providers. Bridal expos can be good, but they're often congested and busy. Everyone wants a piece of you. Then there's friends and family. They often have your interest at heart, but it may not be what you want for your day. And Google is great too, but there's so many options it can take a lot of searching and a lot of time to find what's right for you. So what's so good about my wedding guide? Well, two things: the information inside and the cash vouchers. Let me tell you about the contents of the book first and why it'll be so helpful for you and your wedding plans. First of all, I wrote the book. Secondly, all the information in the book is from actual wedding service providers. I spoke to each of them exactly as you would if you were to meet with them. I covered everything you would: inclusions, prices, advice, what's current, colour and style recommendations, timing, everything. Basically, I've done all the research for you. Here's Greg and Tani, who are partway through organising their wedding and recently purchased the ebook.
We got engaged about 18 months ago and thought that would have been plenty of time to get a wedding organised.
So I had no idea of how to plan a wedding, where to go, what to look for, what to buy, and this had all the information in there. I had information on florists, car hire, celebrants, photographers. It was so useful.
Yeah, everywhere we went, each person referred us to the next person. It was just beautiful. They just mapped it all out for us, took the headache straight away out of planning the wedding, and saved us over $1,000 in the process. So you're saving $1,000, and that's not even the best part about the whole book, which is crazy because it's $1,000.
You could just use one voucher and it will pay double the price that you're paying for the book.
The vouchers were great, the info was great. I can rave on about it all day.
If you let me, I can show you a simple way to make the right choices for your wedding, how to seriously reduce the cost of your wedding, how to make most of your planning problems go away, and how to get instant access to all this right now. So here's what you get when you purchase the ebook. You'll get cash vouchers from the best local wedding service providers. You'll easily save over $1,000 on your wedding if you use the vouchers. You'll have information, tips and advice from actual service providers, inside advice on what to look out for or avoid, what questions you should be asking before you make a single booking, and you'll get access to the actual video and audio interviews and transcripts. So is every single service provider that I interviewed going to be right for you? No, but that's not the point. By talking to each of the businesses, I've extracted all the information you'll ever need, no matter who you decide to book for your wedding day. You'll have benchmarks for prices, the times you need to allocate, and any considerations that you need to make before you book anyone. You'll go into each of your booking appointments like a wedding professional. You might be thinking, Andrew, you're from the Central Coast, and the businesses that you spoke to may not be relevant to where I'm having my wedding. Well, look, that's true, but you'll find that most services will offer pretty much the same thing in every location. There'll be some slight variations, but the information in my book will definitely be relevant for you and your wedding. So what about the vouchers? Well, they're exactly what makes this book so special. With the vouchers, you'll get cash discounts. They're not for upgrades, they're not for product, you get actual money off. So here's Anne-Marie. She recently organised her sister's wedding and the ebook wasn't available until afterwards.
I planned my sister's wedding. She wanted a beach wedding but lives in Penrith, and it was just easier for me to do the legwork for her up here. We used 5 or 6 local services, and if I'd known about this book, would have saved us a lot of money, would have saved us a lot of time. looking for people and looking for the right people and getting recommendations and referrals and what have you. If I knew someone that was getting married, I'd definitely refer them to this book, because there's huge savings to be made and all the services are so good and they're all in one spot, easy to find. And if the book were available and we purchased it, we would have booked all the same people because they're all in the book anyway. All the best services on the coast are in the book, so it just would have meant that we saved a bunch of money.
So what's the catch? Only one. Well, it's not really a catch, it's more of a condition. All you have to do is make sure you use your vouchers when you're actually booking your wedding service provider, not after you've booked them. I've been asked, why would businesses want to give away cash vouchers? What's in it for them? Well, there's no advertising costs for anyone to go into the ebook, and they're going to get great exposure in their local area. You see, the value of each voucher is what it costs per wedding to advertise for your wedding service provider. With no advertising costs to be in the book, the service providers are simply passing on their savings directly to you. So what about updates to the ebook? Well, you'll get free access to any updates that I make. I'll email you about any changes as soon as they come to hand. And once you're married and no longer want my updates, you simply unsubscribe. One last thing, the 90-day money-back guarantee. If you're at all unhappy, send me back your unused vouchers and you can still keep the book as a gift and I'll refund your money. How can I do this? Easy. If you use just a single voucher, you'll be able to save more than the cost of the book alone. I'm pretty certain there won't be anyone unhappy with that. If you are though, let me know and you'll get a no questions asked 100% refund. There's not much more to say. The $95 you spend on your ebook, which include all the vouchers, will be the best investment you make for your wedding. Once you've made your purchase, at the bottom of this page, you'll get instant access to the book. We'll get an email with your details and we'll post your vouchers. You should have them within 5 working days. The reason we have to do this is because the vouchers are unique to you. They have to be posted. Now we're working as hard as we can to get the ebook and vouchers available throughout Australia, and as soon as they become available in a new area, we'll announce it on our Facebook page and on our website. So to get your copy now, scroll to the bottom of this page and get instant access.